renovating number 5. Follow us on our journey through the highs and lows of renovating our new adventure. Last week we destroyed the old bathroom and installed the framework for the new doorways. This week we tackle the asbestos in the laundry, but first we need to fit the new toilet. This is a close coupled suite that fits right back to the wall, so it took a bit of jiggling to get the pipes to line with the waste pipe in the floor. It looks good to us, but we have a leftover black rubber collar and no idea what it's for, and the instructions weren't much help either. We will try and work it out later when we finally fit the toilet properly. Today's job is we're going to remove the asbestos in the laundry. So we've put plastic sheeting that's 200 NMs or whatever it is, grade, 200 grade sheeting on the outside. So it's builder's sheeting material that you would put underneath your concrete base. And we made sure that all the outside of that laundry is completely covered, because that area was open, as soon as you take the asbestos down, it will just blow off into the air of the other cavity of building rooms. So this is compliant by the asbestos rules, from the government rules. So you have to completely cover the area. And as we walk through to the inside, as you can see, we've put a plastic sheeting over for the doorway to stop the doorway from any escapes, and we've put plastic sheeting on the floor. We also have a pressurized water sprayer, and we've sprayed all the walls with a mixture of water, PVA glue and some washing up liquid. I think it was 10 parts glue to 5 parts, I can't remember. It was some weird combination. So we're all ready to remove the asbestos. Our first job is to punch all the, can you see them, the nails through. And once the nails have been punched through, hopefully the sheeting will just come off. And then it's going to be wrapped up in the floor and then taken down to the waste disposal place that takes asbestos. Not all council waste disposal places take asbestos, but this one is specifically designed for hazardous material, so they will take this stuff. But you do have to follow lots of strict rules in order to do this, which we have, because safety is very important, especially with asbestos. I won't be able to film the actual removing of it because the camera will then have to be thrown away, because anything that we use inside this room, obviously the ladle can be hosed down and washed, but I can't wash my phone, so I won't be able to film it, but I'll show you the how it looks on the inside afterwards. So the phone has to go away now. We've taken off all the asbestos, as you can see, and the ceiling, all around the walls. After we removed the asbestos, we wrapped it up in builder's plastic and twice wrapped it, and then taped it all up, and then we've taken that down to the recycling place. If we'd have got someone in to do this, it would have cost us over $1,000. To recycle it, and I dispose of it, it's not really recycling, it only cost us $150. And also we have to put on the top of our safety equipment that we had to wear. So we had to have full gimp suit, gloves, mask, goggles, all those things. which roughly went to about $130. So it was a huge saving by doing it ourselves. And legally, you can do it by yourselves. It's just that the government doesn't like you doing it. So now we have just bare walls. And as you can see, a nice new toilet. And I've replaced the rotten wood that was down the bottom as well, which is quite good. The toilet is the only functioning usable toilet at the moment, because the bathroom is still just, oh, it's nothing, just a few pipes. So as you can see, the bathroom or the toilet area is a little bit open planned. And even when you sit on the toilet, people walking along at the back can actually see you on the toilet too. Luckily, me and Andy have been married for some time now, so we sort of tend to just ignore each other. We are keen to get the plasterboard up so that we can use the bathroom in privacy. Because the laundry room is so small, it was difficult to video and put up plasterboard sheeting at the same time, so we couldn't film this part. But don't worry, you'll have plenty of opportunity to watch us do that later. Andy fits the new door, so now we can have total privacy, but the door is slightly too big for the opening, so it needs to be cut down. Originally it had 2 swinging doors. Andy carefully draws around the hinge using a Stanley knife and then cuts in using the Dremel. We don't actually fit the new door yet because it will get in the way when we decorate. Now with the new door, walls and ceiling up, I can do the coving. Something I haven't done before. Can't be that hard. The guy on YouTube made it look really easy. I made a template and marked the walls and ceiling where the coving is to sit. It was a little tricky, as you can see, holding 2 pieces while trying to draw. But this ensures that all the mitered edges line up when you finally fit the cornice. It depends on where you live and what you call it. I did completely confuse a young person in Bunnings when I asked for coving. Luckily, one of the older guys understood what I was wanted. With all the lines drawn, it's time to cut the first piece. A quick measure up. I wish I had longer arms. Using a mitre block, I line up the plasterboard. Boss comes for a quick check on my progress. I put a clause in there, I can give you some little nice mitered edges on. Alright, what do you reckon? The guy on YouTube made it look so easy. Maybe Summer was right. I should have got in a professional. But I am stubborn and I'm not going to let a bit of plaster cornice beat me. Now to see if it's going to fit. I finally get it right. Now only 5 4 pieces to cut. Check it out. Look at those perfect angles. Tony Warren, eat your heart out. And Tom, can I have a job? Alright, so today we're going to do the tiling in the laundry. So as you can see, we sort of laid out the tiles. There's no adhesive down because we're just laying them out. Now this room is in no way square and the floor is definitely not level. So rather than drawing a line and making sure that you have your tile above and tile below and making it all perfect, we're doing it to what it looks aesthetically. So we're going for how when you walk in the door you get graded by a perfectly good tile. So normally you wouldn't do it probably this way, but we're doing it to make it look aesthetically pleasing, whatever that word is. Towards the back of the wall, obviously, they're going to be cupboards and laundry sinks, so you're not even going to see what happens down the end. So where it's a bit skew, if there's going to be big weird shapes down the bottom, it doesn't matter because they can all be hidden under cupboards. Right. We remove the toilet. We've vacuumed down the floor to make sure it's completely clean of any debris as best we can. And we're sort of ready to go. So we've chosen these coloured tiles because we think they're quite nice. They seem to go with everything. We're just going to have the same tiles in all the bathrooms and laundry. That's how it is. We're just going to be the same. But it should look good. So I'm going to set you up on a time lapse so you can watch us do our stuff. Sadly, the camera ran out of battery, so we didn't film the end of the tiling. Oh, this is the first coat. It's actually not. It's not the colour we thought it was going to be. We thought it was a lot like. It's a lot darker than we thought, which is a bit sad because we didn't want it this dark really. But never mind. But I have to confess, look. To get the coving, which is very, very annoying because it's going to take forever now to paint over the top of that. So don't get carried away listening to music and accidentally rolling too high. Never mind. There you go, there's the laundry painted. This needs skirting now. And some architrave, new architrave to go around the doorway because I don't like the old one. The colour's growing on me actually. It's not the colour I thought it was going to be, but it's growing on me. And up against the white toilet, it's not going to be too bad. So if anybody's interested in the colour, it's Siberian Husky. colours and I chose the middle one. And it is pretty much that colour. Just in the shop when the lights makes a difference, it looks lighter. But I like it. That's what really matters really. I like it. You can see from the laundry, whilst I was doing the waterproofing, Andy's working beaveringly hard to fit the laundry, bathrooms stuff. So this room's really awkward to video in, so we can't really video anything because you can't have the camera in the room because it's just in the way. Not big enough room, so you'd have to have it in the hallway. So all you get to see is this little space. So it's very hard to video in this room. So I've just been videoing little bits to show you where we are up to in this room. And he's fitted the skirting board. And no, they're not going to stay wooden coloured. We're going to paint them white. Toilet's been fitted back again because we had to take it out to do the tiles. So that's now back in place, which is good. Put a 600 base unit next to the laundry sink. The space that's there at the moment is going to be for the washing machine. Above, we're going to put in two 600 base units. We have decided to use Bunnings caboodle cupboards in this build. They fit our budget and their quality is quite good. We have them in our laundry at home and they don't look any different from our expensive kitchen cupboards. Andy screwed a level piece of wood onto the wall to help support the cupboards, and then clamps hold the two cupboards together. With everything in place, we can now fix the cupboards to the wall. Just the doors to fit. Next week we repair the new hallway. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and share.